back, guys and girls. DrillFreak Nation, so glad you're here with us. Today, our PYGO challenge, we're going to work the little guys. We're going to work the hands. Most specifically, we're going to work a little bit of what goes on in the lead hand coming through right there. And you can see we're going to work on keeping that lead wrist coming through either flat, maybe a little bit more bowed, and get a little bit more ball speed. And you're going to see some great distance from this particular move. And we're going to talk a little bit about right there, those three fingers. That's pressure point number 5 in our system here. So let's talk about that right now. So we're going to use the swing trainer. And in this case in here, I'm going to use the grip guide. And I'm only going to use my lead hand for this one right now in this particular part of it. So I'm going to set up as if I'm ready to hit the golf ball. I'm going to set up basically how I would be at address, and now I'm going to just take this club, the swing trainer here, and I'm going to hold it with my lead hand. In this particular case now, I want to make sure that everyone has their glutes back. You know, we talked about this in previous PYGO challenges. Get the glutes back so we can get a little bit of a squat move on the downswing into the hitting zone. So right now we're going to work from this position right in through here, and we're going to work into impact, and I'm going to stop right about there. So you could probably see now there's a lot more red showing than we saw earlier. So we're going to accentuate the lead hand a little bit. But these three fingers, I'm going to show you right now. We're going to work these little three fingers right in here. I like to call this the three-finger curl. So pressure point number 5 are the three fingers of the lead hand, and they're going to actually curl up. And you're going to actually, at this point, that's probably the closest that those fingers will get to you. As far as your arm, you'll see it really close to the inner part of your forearm right there. But we're going to work the swing trainer, and we're going to work some of these muscles in here, the smaller muscles, and we're going to work this position like this. So we're here, make sure we're squatting into the hitting zone, and we go to impact. We're going to stop. Swing trainer's right next to my side, but you can see I was able to take these three fingers and curl them up. And they're now really close to my inner part of my lead forearm right now, and you can see a lot of red. So we're going to hold that position, and we're going to really make sure that our lead wrist is bowed right there. So that's for the left hand, and we're going to do right there. We're going to do 10 reps of that. And you might even get sore from that because you're going to be using some tendons and some muscles in those areas there, ligaments there, that we need to train and get them to feel that versus the flip coming through. So now we're going to use the right hand. We're going to come in. Another thing too, you saw when I grabbed my lead arm, I like to see if you hold that arm in like that when you're doing this drill here. I like that because now we're even working on staying connected coming through the shot. So instead of just doing that like that, keep that arm, hold that arm in there. So when you come through, there's impact right there. You can see that's a good position, a lot of shafting coming through. Anywhere in that area, we train the lead hand to bow, get these three fingers to curl up so we can get that to bow. A question that I get a lot, and I have a lot of people who travel to take lessons from me, and they'll come in and they'll ask about that three-finger curl because maybe a friend of theirs has taken lessons with me and they're trying to learn that because you can pick up that little move right there that I'm showing you right there. That's a 3 to 5 mile an hour move. So that equates into you're going to gain a club real quick. With a driver, you're probably going to pick up about a good 15 yards. Nice thing about that too is it'll lower your trajectory, so you might even get more roll with your driver. So that little move right there, the three fingers right in here, if we could maybe bring it up close, and we'll show even where they curl up. You'll see that, where they curl. Where they curl, this is something when you're working with the swing trainer you're going to want to do is you're going to want to feel like your lead hand, those fingers are curling right over your left leg. Now, it seems kind of weird the fact that they're actually curling probably after the moment that the golf ball has been hit through impact. And the reason is if you start thinking to curl them too much too soon, you're going to throw your hands. And you can see, look at that swing trainer. It's hitting me. And you're going to be coming to maybe a little bit too much of a handsy player. So you're going to really feel like they're curling right there, right over your left leg, and then through. So try that at home with the swing trainer first. You're going to do 10 reps of the lead hand, and then the right hand, all we're going to do is keep this in really, really tight, have the right wrist bent, just like that, coming through, and the same thing. Swing trainer to the side, Right hand stays bent. We're going to keep that pronation right there coming through. And you can take it a little bit past impact just to work on retaining it. All the while you want to see red. That's the power hand, that's the trailing hand coming through. There's our shaft lean, we want to retain it. Remember, we don't want to hit ourselves, so as long as we're turning and our hands are moving, don't stop the hands, we're going to do well. So when both of those work together, you're going to see for sure you're going to release the club in a more professional way that you see on the tour, both tours. Senior tour, men's tour, women's tour, no matter what, you want to hit the golf ball straight and with a powerful move. Get the hands of Hogan, and you're going to see it today with players like Dustin Johnson, Brooks Koepka, Tiger Woods, Rory McIlroy, Justin Rose, on and on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little PYGO drill for the hands. We're going to have a little exercise for this, working our fingers and working our palms and working our wrists. We guys catch you back. Thank you, DrillFreak. Welcome back, guys and gals. Okay, for this exercise here, this is going to be for our wrists, our fingers, our hands. I'm going to move a little bit closer now. So I just want you at home to follow along with me. These are all going to be 5-second intervals, okay? We're going to start off just with our hands straight out. I'm going to take these 3 fingers and bring them back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to point down 1 with the fingers closed, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to turn them to my right, your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to do a little hand extension. We're going to hold 5 seconds. Then we're going to pull it back down 5 seconds of the right hand. Left hand, 5 seconds back, 5 seconds down, and we're going to end 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1 rep. We're going to want to do 10 of those, and these are going to help us with our wrist. Going to kind of wake up some things going on in there. And again, if you get sore, slow down, or if you have wrist or hand or issues, I know myself, I have a lot of arthritis in my knuckles, so sometimes these particular drills that I'm showing you could actually be a little bit beneficial, even though they might hurt a little bit. It does wake up and does get the blood flowing. So hope you guys enjoyed that.